In human communication, tone matters more than words. Whether in speech or text, interest or lack thereof is revealed subtly. But what if your goal is to sound uninterested? Not rude, not dismissive, just emotionally detached and neutral. This guide explores techniques to help you sound uninterested in a professional, non-confrontational manner. Section 1. Understanding the purpose. Why would someone want to sound uninterested? No. There are many reasons. Perhaps you're setting boundaries, but maybe you need to de-escalate enthusiasm. Or you're managing a conversation with someone who over-engages. Regardless, sounding uninterested can be a useful tool in communication dynamics. Being uninterested does not mean being impolite. It simply involves minimizing your verbal and nonverbal emotional engagement. The key is to be neutral, brief, and consistent. Section 2. Voice and tone control. Your tone of voice is the most critical tool in sounding uninterested. Avoid vocal variation. Keep your pitch flat and your speed steady. Avoid enthusiasm or emphasis on keywords. Speak slower than usual, with slightly longer pauses between sentences. Monotone delivery signals detachment. It sends a subconscious cue that you're not emotionally invested. Avoid rising intonation, which can signal curiosity or engagement. Use a low-volume tone when possible. Speaking more quietly makes others lean in to listen, but it also diminishes energy from your side. Section 3. Word choice and language patterns. Uninterested people use minimal language. Choose short, direct answers. Avoid elaboration or storytelling. Say only what's necessary. Here are some common uninterested responses. I see. Okay. That's fine. Sure. If you say so. Makes sense. Cool. These responses are emotionally flat. They carry no judgment, no curiosity, and no enthusiasm. They neither encourage nor discourage the conversation. That's exactly the point. Avoid asking questions unless required. Questions show engagement. If you must ask, keep it generic and vague. For example, is that so? Instead of, why did that happen? Also, avoid using exclamations. Words like wow or really suggest emotional response. Remove those entirely from your speech when trying to sound uninterested. Section 4. Body language in case of in-person interaction. Even when not speaking, your body gives signals. Crossed arms, lack of eye contact, and neutral facial expressions reinforce your verbal detachment. Don't nod frequently. Nodding shows agreement and connection. Limit your gestures. Keep posture straight but relaxed. Avoid mirroring the other person's movements. When seated, avoid leaning forward. Leaning back slightly can indicate disengagement without appearing rude. Avoid smiling unless it's part of your social baseline. Smiling conveys warmth, which contradicts disinterest. Section 5. Digital communication style. In text or email, sounding uninterested relies heavily on punctuation and message length. Use short replies. Keep punctuation minimal. Avoid emojis or exclamation points. Example of interested text. That's amazing. Tell me more. Example of uninterested text. Noted or got it. Avoid typing in all caps or overusing bold formatting. Use plain text. Don't over-engage in threads or group messages. Silence also communicates disinterest. Delay your responses if context allows. Immediate replies signal availability and attentiveness. Slower responses indicate a lower priority level. This does not mean ghosting, just creating space between interactions. Section 6. Behavioral techniques. Practice emotional detachment internally before expressing it externally. When you feel bored, don't overcompensate by pretending to care. Let the feeling translate into a reduced level of reaction. Train yourself to listen without internal commentary. This reduces natural engagement tendencies. Respond with minimal personal input. Use neutral acknowledgements like noted, understood. That's your choice. I don't have a strong opinion. Avoid phrases that invite continuation like tell me more or go on. If you need to transition out of the conversation, use polite exit cues. I have to get back to something. Let's catch up later. Thanks for the info. Section 7. What to avoid. Avoid sarcasm. While it may appear uninterested, sarcasm actually signals emotional energy. It can escalate a conversation rather than disengage it. Avoid being passive-aggressive. That creates conflict, not distance. The goal is to reduce emotional charge, not add tension. Don't lie about interest. Honesty is key even in sounding uninterested. You can say, I'm not that into this topic, without offending if said in a calm tone. Section 8, when to use this approach. Sounding uninterested can be used in managing overtalkers, disengaging from sales pitches, setting boundaries in casual conversations, avoiding gossip or drama, diffusing emotional tension in a workplace setting. Remember, this should be a temporary strategy, not a default mode. Overuse may make you seem cold or disconnected from your environment. Section 9, Final Notes and Ethics. Sounding uninterested is not manipulation, it's communication control. Like any communication strategy, use it responsibly. The goal is to protect your mental space, not to insult others. Balance is key, though. Know when to shift back into interest and empathy when needed. Use the strategy to navigate, not dominate your conversations. Conclusion, sounding uninterested is an art of subtlety. It relies on tone, words, body language, and behavior. In a world of overstimulation, mastering emotional neutrality is powerful. By staying calm, keeping responses short, and minimizing emotional cues, you can navigate conversations with clarity and control. Whether in person, over the phone, or online, the tools remain the same. Uninterested doesn't mean unkind. It means you've chosen not to participate energetically, and sometimes that's the wisest choice.